She said, intuition is a spiritual faculty that does not explain, it only points the way. That's what your intuition is, okay? Everybody is looking for a place to belong. I knew a lady who quit being self-employed because she was looking for a place to belong. She was looking to be part of a team. Whether you're trying to be part of a team or whether you're trying to find your forever home or find the correct city to live in or the profession that speaks to your heart. Okay, everyone's looking for a place to belong. Okay, welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets. You see this basketball court. I used to feel a sense of belonging here about 10 years ago. Okay, everyone's looking for a place to belong. I'm going to get into why this matters in a moment. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets. Weekend edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how belonging and cultivating that sense of belonging and a lot of what you do will bring the right clients to you and the right opportunities. A lot of people think about, I want to talk about the concept of home and focus on two letters in that word is M-E. Two letters in that word is M-E, me, what's right for you. Remember, focus on the two letters in that word, home is me. I'll give you an example. When I first moved here to Seattle, I knew within like an hour walking outside my Airbnb that this was the right place for me. I just knew it. I just felt at home, and that's all I want to show on this video is that go where you feel at home, okay? Don't go to places that feel kind of suspect. All right, another story is that when I was working at MagMutual at the insurance company, that one day I went into my boss's office and I was like, can I go on a trip to Washington, D.C.? I did all my work, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, no, you can't go. And I was like, man, for what? I was like, why do I have a job if I can't even live the life that I want to live? And I was just like, I was sitting there perplexed at my desk. I was just like, this ain't right. This ain't what I signed up for. So I go back to my desk. And then like 20 minutes later, the dude comes back. He's like, you know what? Yeah, man. He was like, he was cool. I'm not trying to mock him. He was cool. He came and I was just like, he was like, you can go. But then after that initial interaction, I was just like, bro, I'm not trying to stay here. Like, I'm not trying to be here. And that's how I knew. My intuition was just like, this ain't the place. Working for people ain't the place for you, okay? And like, and working for people could be the place for you. But like, you really got to find out what's right for you, okay? And that's why you got to follow your intuition. There's other stories too that you probably heard, like, just figuring out what's right for you. Home, H-O-M-E. Find your home. Find where me fits right for you, okay? Okay. Meaning, how do you know, and this may lead to the next question, how do you know it's right for you, okay? Why does it matter? It matters because you want to pick the right people to help you, okay? I want to save you lost time, lost clients, and just frustration, okay? And the way you know is through your intuition. Your intuition is how you know things without knowing, okay? This is what Florence Scovel Shinn says. She was a notable, famous writer. She said, intuition is a spiritual faculty that does not explain, it only points the way. That's what your intuition okay. Without knowing. Okay, now I said before on previous videos, that's how you make money through ideas, your intuition, okay, investment, where you put a lot of time and energy. Substance is really how they say you make money. And so I just want to kind of espouse this today is that find your place where you belong based on your intuition. Everything, how do I get to my intuition? You'll just know, okay? You got to get around the right people. You'll know you belong just on the signals you're getting from other people. You can sit and talk to someone, know inside of you that, hey, this is the right thing for me to do. Operating from a sense of peace instead of, chaos. A lot of people make decisions based off of chaos. And it's like, okay, it doesn't feel right to be here, then don't be there. It's as simple as that. And intuition, don't overthink it. It's as simple as I feel home. You feel home on a basketball court, you feel home on a tennis court, you feel home. Helping kids find your home and where you belong and where you fit, and that's where you'll be able to thrive, okay? The same way a fish wouldn't be able to make it if it had to walk. It's the same thing that if you're like a whale and you had to walk. And these things are gonna help you along because being self-employed is hard and you want to find that group of people that are going to be there for you, okay? Because I've had people where you don't mesh well with them and it's just like, man, this is a waste of time and I don't want that to happen to you. But if you use your intuition and see, kind of look around, you're like, where do I belong? You'll be in a lot better place than you would have been just trying to do it all by yourself. Because this is just what I've learned being self-employed, is that it's really hard. And folks are gonna be like, it's gonna look like it's gonna work, but it's not, because of what you've experienced. And when you have that belonging, when you know, like, hey, my intuition is telling me I shouldn't be here, you can continue to see if it's the right place for you. Okay? Because a lot of people, they get caught up in the wrong place, the wrong people, and they create stuff, and there's all these issues, and that it could have been a lot smoother if you can find people where they have the same vision, values, and complementary qualities as you. And these are all spiritual. You can't see, touch, taste, feel, or smell any of these things. It's just, oh, you know, I just know this is the right place to go. And usually you'll know immediately. That's the thing. Usually you'll know immediately if this is the right place for you. And so operate from a place of peace, and that way you don't have to make rash decisions that you're going to regret, okay? Because you know these people are not for you. Okay, they're not speaking your language, they're not thinking the way you think. They can even be different from you, but it really goes back to those values, okay? And thinking, okay, do they think the things that are, do they think and agree with me on what I think is important? If you think being honest is important, do they value that? If you think having quality stuff is important, okay? Like I have a client now, they sell premium chocolate, and that chocolate is like really, really good, like quality. Like I'm really different from them in outlook and experience and perspective, but it works in terms of the quality. Like they want like high quality stuff, and that's what I try to do for them. And it's a symbiotic relationship because we both value the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So just figure out where you feel at home. Okay, that's all I have to say for today's video. Just understand that you got to find your place you want to belong, and you get there through your intuition, okay? Based on what's going on inside of that thing that knows without knowing, okay? So those things are surprises. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? And lastly, as always, unsuccessful people make decisions based on their current situations, but successful people make decisions based on where they want to be. Make decisions based on where you want to be, and just find out where you belong by following your intuition. Okay, bye.